feed.
The Yaffee Program on WVNN.
I just realized, so if you go to yellowhammernews.com, I know Dale talked about this story earlier, but they have a story about Alabama lawmakers are possibly going to find a middle ground on data centers. And I don't, did Dale talk about the picture on this story? Did you see his picture?
No, I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's like, it's two servers, I guess, are supposed to be at the podium. At the Alabama.
The podiums. The podiums don't match, though.
Well, okay. Well, I'm guessing AI probably made this picture too.
Why did they do that? Why would they use AI if they're trying to make a statement on it?
I just noticed this because I'm like, what am I looking at? So if you go to yellowhammernews.com, it has, I guess, two server racks instead of politicians.
Very small server racks. That's pretty good if they're that small now.
Yeah, that's a data center. We're really concerned
good, yeah.
when it's just one rack.
We just need a bottle of water.
Right. Exactly. We don't need lots of water.
Just give it a sip.
But I just realized that they used a picture of two server racks behind podiums. Is the implication that they're going to take the place of the politicians, that we're going to eventually elect data centers as our leaders? I don't know. What is the implication?
I feel like
of
it's
this
supposed
picture?
to be like we're getting our information straight from them. Like you wouldn't listen to a tobacco company about tobacco problems, right?
Oh, okay.
Maybe it's like that. Like, oh, we're listening to data centers about data center problems, about how great they are. But that's not really.
I guess I should actually read some of the story for everyone in a minute.
Instead of just judging it by the photo, maybe.
But I'm looking at the story. There's nothing in the story that references the photo other than someone where I work, yellowhammernews.com, said, this picture looks kind of, maybe we'll use this. Check that out. I'm going to have to post about that later on my Facebook page and get your take on this. Sorry, it kind of threw me off. You are listening to the Yaffee Program. This is the show where you can count on the latest news, the important guests, and the best analysis, all for your morning commute. Here on News Talk 770 AM, 92.5 FM, WVNN. Coming up on the show, we'll talk about, once again, yes, the issue of flock cameras and data centers. State Senator Arthur Orr had some comments on it, so we'll get to that in a moment. Later on in the show, yes, we'll talk about the national debt once again. We have an expert with the Heritage Foundation. I really just want to ask him, why should we care? Now, I believe we should care. I explained it on the show. But it just seems like there are a lot of Americans that really don't. They don't really seem to be that bothered by the fact that we're $40 trillion in debt. And I've explained why that is, because they can't really wrap their heads around it. It's just this abstract thing. But I want to get into that later on, so we'll talk about that. President Donald Trump, by the way, we'll talk about this later, but he's promoting school choice, education freedom, once again. I guess maybe we'll have to get into the comments of Abdul El Sayed. He is the Democrat running for Senate. Why he's totally okay with gender transition surgeries for minors. His reasoning. I'm sure you've all seen it by now, but we'll have to talk about that. And Bugsy is here. She's going to do What's Trending later on. Bugsy, how are you?
I was doing better before you forced me to go get your coffee and made me get hit by a car.
I was going to say, you're actually my favorite person today.
I wasn't the favorite person of the lady who hit me with her car.
Are you okay?
Yeah, she just tapped me.
How did this happen? Okay, you said you
I ran into her,
you
okay?
Said...
I wasn't paying attention, and I was walking through the parking lot, and a car was backing out, and I didn't look. And, like, her tail light just bumped me.
Oh, okay.
As I was walking.
I feel like this stuff only happens to you. It only happens to you.
I don't know.
Sending you get coffee is a risk to your life.
Apparently.
Somehow.
I can't believe I forgot about it because I meant to just over-exaggerate it as soon as I came in. And I was going to be like, man, I got hit by a car because of you.
You should have came in like limping.
I should have.
Like limping.
Well, I already kind of limp. But...
we're like, what's wrong with you? Oh, got hit by a car.
On the left side, but I'll limp with my right leg.
So just the background of this for everyone. My hated eight during Dale Jackson's show was the fact that, and I ordered way ahead of time, but I wanted to get a coffee at Starbucks this morning and a sandwich. And 10, 15 minutes I order ahead of time. I get there, can't go through the drive-thru because the line is around the whole store. Practically in the main street. I can't even park. There was no parking at Starbucks. I had to go to the plaza next door to park. I walk in, hoping maybe there's a chance my stuff was already made. No. What they were doing, there was a guy there with a cardboard box, and he must have ordered 30 drinks, and he had like a list of all these things he ordered. So they're working on his order, and it's like 30 stuff. And there's at least 15 other people waiting for their online orders just sitting there. And remind you, too, that we have all these cars in the drive-thru and nowhere to park. And I didn't have enough time. And I knew, I thought about texting and be like, oh, I'm not going to make it for Hate at 8. We know what happens if I tell Dale I'm going to be late for Hate at 8.
He acted like he wouldn't have been upset.
Are you kidding me? He would have talked about it for an hour. But I really do try to be on time for things. So I left the coffee there. My Hate at 8 was that it's just sitting there.
And then you talked about going to buy another coffee with your opulent wealth.
I was going to buy another one.
This coffee doesn't
but
work.
But all
I'll
the
just
other
buy a new
coffee
one.
shops were too crowded, too. I guess everyone bought coffee at once this morning. But Bugsy, because she's a good person, she offered. She goes, I'll go pick up your coffee. You just run the board. So I ran the board for a little bit. And she went and got my coffee for me. Because your Starbucks is right next to in the sandwich. I told you, by the way, I will still buy you a coffee if you want one later.
I don't want to wait for a coffee.
We'll
it's going to take so long.
Maybe if we order it on the app now, by the end of the show, it will be ready in a couple of hours.
Surely
if we order it on
They're
the
going
app.
to wonder why I keep going up there getting orders for other people.
Right? Michael, why? Oh, that's me.
Michael.
Michael. So, I'm surprised because I said it on the air. I almost would have thought somebody else would have tried to take it. Because
That's a good point. Yeah. I guess all of our listeners are good people. Or they couldn't understand you.
Well, because of our station problems. They're all listening on the stream. No, you know what it is? It has my first name on it.
So they all looked for Yaffee like I did.
I wonder how many people were like, oh, free drink from Yaffee. Looked in and like, I don't see a Yaffee on here.
They keep going up and asking. Like, man, like 8 people came up and asked for a drink for Yaffee. It's so weird.
So that's what happened. I really appreciate it. I feel better already having some of my coffee.
A lot less angry.
Yeah, you would think it would be the opposite. It would make me more angry. Like, not having my coffee apparently makes me angry.
Caffeine withdrawals,
But, we all know why I'm really angry. Because we know why it was crowded. Because the pumpkin spice latte first
They're just
started.
drawn to it. They're drawn. They feel like
I guarantee you.
They feel it.
I guarantee you, like 3/4 of the orders where people are like, I have to get a pumpkin spice latte today.
It looked like most of the ones at the little pickup area.
And that's why it was so crowded. They're stupid. And it's not even September. And it just makes me very
like
angry.
5 more days. Come on. 5 more days.
Right. You know what's crazy, though? So there's a Smoothie King right next door. And I saw a sign, and they have some kind of pumpkin spice smoothie.
Copycats. Come on.
I was like, really? I was like, God, I wanted to be like everyone in line. Hey, guys, you can get a pumpkin spice smoothie instead. Get out of the line.
You don't need coffee. Go get that. Go get that. You don't need this.
Oh, man. So there's my little rant for today. Everyone, if you want to weigh in, you can. I don't know what you would say on the text line about that. If you have any comments about it, you can on the Yaffee text line. 866-494-9866, 866-494-WVNN. We did have elections yesterday in Huntsville. If you voted, and really that is the question, because unfortunately with these school board elections, city council elections, the turnout's pretty low. But if you voted in the election, tell me. Go to our text line and let me know who you voted for. Dale seemed pretty upset by District 3, I guess. So is it downhill? Are we downhill in Huntsville when it comes to the city council? Are we going to start banning ICE and banning data centers and banning flock cameras? Although both sides are on the data center and flock cameras, so maybe that doesn't matter. We're going to have government-run grocery stores in Huntsville. Where would you put it? Where in Huntsville would we put a government-run grocery store if we started doing that?
You remember my idea for the IKEA?
Yeah. No, actually, no.
Where we just tie up a bunch of balloons and float it above the city.
Oh, yeah, because we're like, where's our room for an IKEA? Because we were trying to figure that out.
We couldn't figure it out, and so I just imagined it would float over another location. I think we should just go with that.
Just float the government grocery store.
We can we can just put it in the courthouse. They don't like the
You
courthouse.
know?
We can just move where the courthouse is and just keep that there and just put it there.
You joke about that, but it is government property.
Or we could rent it upstairs.
Yeah, they
Rent that
could
out,
rent.
too.
Yeah, rent out. You know, if you're gonna, we have to make them get the stairs though. It's like you have to earn this somehow. So you have to walk up the stairs to get your government groceries. I don't even
We
know.
have like
What?
little marks on the ground, little arrows
Yeah,
that say,
where
go
you
this way. Government groceries.
Exactly. This is what happens when I don't have coffee in the morning, so you all know. That's why the show is like this. If you want to weigh in, you can. We have the Yaffee text line, 866-494-9866, 866-494-WVNN. We'll get to the Alabama bullet points coming up in a moment. You're listening to the Yaffee program. Stay with us.
It's the Yaffee program on WVNN.
The U.S. Soccer Podcast.
These players are battered and exhausted, but you don't hurt like this if you don't care about this team, about this country, about this
I think
game.
you can feel the intensity.
The goals, the energy, wow, look at us.
Here in the U.S., I have got some news for you. There's so much more to come. My name is Megan Klingberg, and we're just getting started.
The U.S. Soccer Podcast. Presented by Henkel. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.
Washington, D.C., get ready. The world's best are coming to Audi Field on October 10th. U.S. Soccer's women's national team takes on Spain in a battle between the top two teams in the world. Watch Olympic gold medalists face the reigning FIFA Women's World Cup champions in a star-studded showdown featuring Trinity Rodman and Sophia Smith. One night, two global powers, one unforgettable match. Get your tickets now at ussoccer.com.
Mic Drop, hosted by former Navy SEAL Mike Ridlin.
What is your take? Was it what you expected? Oh, it was the best thing ever.
It was something I always wanted to do.
If you show me a clear goal, I'm like, okay, I can do that. Master Chief, he's like, you realize there's about 1% chance of you making it through. 1%? That's all I need, Master Chief.
My platoon went home early, and I just went up to my chief, and I was like, I'm not going home.
Turns out I'm staying.
That's when we go to war.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I could get used to this.
Mic Drop. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.